Don't you think that's even meaner to be like, I'm in your town, not seeing you, but I'm really close. Goodbye.
I think Okay, welcome to the shit show. Yesterday was a shit show. Can we get through an entire 15-minute morning show podcast without talking about poo?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
no.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, get creative.
I think Nate needs to give an update from yesterday's shart or not shart.
Did not shart. It was just a very smelly fart.
Oh God.
Okay.
There we go. We already ruined it.
Very pervasive one. You know how like your underwear smells like it afterwards?
Pervasive?
Pervasive, yeah.
Okay.
It really kind of soaked into the fabrics.
Okay, you know what? Really?
Come on,
It wasn't
Nate.
moist. It wasn't moist.
Oh, don't use that word, Nate. Nate, do not use that word and then talk about a fart.
You're hitting all the...
Oh.
Whatever.
Seriously, can't we talk about anything but poo?
But we have a controversy, and poo is kind of in the controversy.
Okay, go ahead. What's the controversy?
So Gandhi was saying that when the guys opened up their underwear packages, they got free underwear in the mail. Scotty put it right on his butt and his privates. And we've always heard that you should wash it first because in the factory, rats and mice and all kinds of crap pooping all over it.
Such bullshit.
So why would you put that near your privates?
Right.
They spray it with insecticides.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I heard
that's
too.
even better.
Near your privates.
Well, I heard that
Also-
when they ship them, they do want to keep the rats and things off of them, so they spray them with insecticides. So you don't want that near your pee hole.
Froggy,
No.
you've never opened up your underwear and it says inspected by number 12.
Yeah.
You don't know who number 12 is. They're touching your
It's
underwear.
not a rat.
What if they sneeze on it and they get like
Yeah.
a little bit of loogie?
All
or
right, hold on
something
a
while
second.
they're
So,
inspecting?
guys' underwear comes...
Fruit of the lug.
Yeah, but
Fruit of the loogie.
guys' underwear comes in like a sealed package. So chances are it comes off of the loom or whatever the fuck they make it on, and it goes right into the package and they seal it, okay? They don't have an area after it's made where it's like the rat shit department where they let rats shit on it and then they package it.
No.
Number
It's
one.
not like a giant factory warehouse where stacks of these underwear are
Yes, it
sitting
is.
there.
Right. Okay.
Yes,
and then
it's
hold
exactly
on.
what it is.
And then number two, for women's underwear, like I've been with Lisa to places, it's like all in a big pile. You don't know what other person has put that on, and it's been up against their
That's why you
hoodaroo,
wash
and you
it.
don't know
Yeah,
where
that's
it's
why
been and
we
what's
wash
on
it,
it.
though.
Point of
There's not
washing
enough
it.
Tide. I've seen some people. There's not enough Tide in the world to clean whatever they got on
Okay,
there. off.
Froggy, no offense. And Gandhi said it best a little earlier during a song. Why take the chance? Because you know what? They do have warehouses. They do have shipping crates coming over from overseas.
No.
I mean, they
Haven't
do.
you guys seen
They
the
do.
show How It's Made on History Network where they show things going off the assembly line? As soon as it goes into the assembly line, there's a machine.
Scary. Do you think that one assembly line is the only one in the entire world?
Yes, he does think that. That represents every underwear in the world.
Well, as a result of my thoughts and how I've been brought up, I do not wash them before they come out of the package. They go right on my body.
All right,
Listen,
Keep in mind, Scary's the guy who comes to work all the time with the folds still in his shirt and the size sticker on his shoulder.
right.
It's new.
I'm looking at the package right now, and
I bet you are.
nowhere on this package does it say wash before wearing.
Right.
Like,
Oh, dear
you know
God.
how-
You need the instruction.
No.
Okay, does
Check
fruit
Scary's
say
back
wash
there.
before wearing?
If this
Do you
was-
not wash your fruit?
I don't wear my
When
fruit
you
though.
buy apples at the grocery store, it doesn't say wash before eating, but you
if-
know
if
to do
this
that,
was such a
dumbass.
hazard, and there was rat poop all over it, and I was going to get, would you call it, Danielle,
Okay.
the pooponic plague?
Yes, the
Would not-
pooponic
They
plague.
would have to put, legally, they would have to put that on there. There's nothing.
How do you know? Wait. Well, how
don't
do
know.
you know what legally they have to put on the packaging? Because a lot of the stuff comes from different countries, and they have totally different rules as far
Because-
as what's legal.
If it's being sold here, it has to be labeled
No,
as such. And this
bullshit.
society
Do you
is
know
so
how much
litigious.
toxic... Wait a minute. I have gone shopping on Canal Street. There's a lot of toxic paint on some of those
'Cause
toys
that's
that they
legit
sell.
shit.
That's legit.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Stuff is all
Maybe
lined
we
in
should
lead.
all wash
We
our
don't
masks
know.
before they...
We don't know. That's the point. So if you
Wait a
don't
minute.
know, why take a chance? I
My
think that's-
outlet. Yeah, sorry, I'll go ahead.
No, well, I was done. What?
I was just going to say my outlet on the wall doesn't say don't stick a fork in it, so I guess I can stick a fork in it.
Okay. All right.
Can we watch
Good
that?
point.
I would love for you to
So-
put the
I know you would, yeah.
So we're all walking around wearing
Maybe a
surgical
knife.
masks that come made in mass production. Do you guys wash the blue and white surgical masks that come out
Yeah.
at one time?
Point.
No, you don't
Gary.
wash those.
But that's packaged in a sterile way. A lot of them
Right.
say
No, you don't know
packaged in a
that.
sterile
You don't
way.
know it is.
Yeah.
But
don't
it's
know it
supposed
is.
to be.
Your underwear does not say that, right? So you're going to take a risk and wear that mask and hope for the best. But if you can mitigate your damages and potentially
Right.
save your butthole from something, why
Right.
would you not?
I don't care.
Froggy
if
makes
my
out with
butt-
his dog.
I don't care. Yeah, I make out with my dogs and they lick their asshole. So what does it matter if I put a pair of underwear on that had rat shit on them?
Why
Hey,
are you
Garrett.
taking the
Yeah.
chance?
Hey,
Just
hold on, guys,
don't be
Garrett,
lazy.
Garrett has been trying to talk for an hour. Yes, Garrett. What are your thoughts? You've been so quiet on this.
Nate proved the point that it's not on the packaging. Must wash before wearing. So I would like for him to check Scary's package to see if it has the same verbiage. If it doesn't have any verbiage on
I'll
there.
check
So
his package.
please
Here you
check
go.
Scary's package.
And can we also address, like, Scotty B, of all people, he will not even borrow a pair of pants from another man because he says you have no idea what has happened in those pants. But he just busts out underwear and puts it on. I'm just trying
Right.
to find the logic here. in the
Listen, I
F
know
the
some of the
world,
things
I don't care.
that Scotty B has done with his genitals in the past. These underwear with Rossable rat poop is the cleanest thing that's been on there in a long time.
It may actually clean him.
Right.
He
Oh my
may
gosh,
actually be
oh my
cleaner
God.
Okay, so
wearing
trust
dirty
me.
underwear. You know what I'm saying? It's
This just goes to that. I don't know if you guys remember that old wives' tale where they're like, "Oh, you got to wipe off the top of the can before you drink because there's rats crawling on that stuff."
you don't.
Of course.
Don't.
Oh, wait a minute. In the age of Corona, you're not wiping off the top of the can before
Oh,
you're
yeah.
drinking out of?
Listen,
Yeah.
Danielle, this
Don't put your lips on the can
this
unless you
ginger
wipe it off.
ale has been sitting under my desk for the last 3 months.
Lick it, Nate. Lick it, Nate. Lick it.
No.
Look at-
What if somebody put their
There we go.
God.
You're gonna get
It's been
trench
under
mouth.
your desk. Everybody's shoes go there. I guarantee somebody propped their feet up on your can, and now you just ate
Yep,
New
you're
York
dead.
Street.
You just
I
ate
love
poo.
when someone props their feet on my cans. It's fantastic.
You like that?
Did I tell you guys the soda can story from the last time I took a plane ride?
No.
Oh God.
I asked for the can just by itself, and the flight attendant said, "No, take a cup because the top is dirty. Let me open it for you." So he opened it and poured it into a cup. Meanwhile, the top of the soda can goes right in the soda. So who's he helping? You got to wipe that off.
It
You
was
gotta
a
wipe it off. You
mistake,
should.
yeah.
And when you open a can of beans, it's the same thing. You gotta wipe that stuff
Yeah.
off.
Always wipe it off.
Because
Wash it.
those have been warehoused and they've been in the back of grocery stores and back in trucks. And again, we don't have proof, but why would you test it?
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I don't do any of that shit, and I'm just fine. Well, maybe maybe not. Never mind. I take
Yeah.
that back.
Oh, Froggy.
Never mind.
No, never mind.
Walk that back.
Never mind.
Apparently, when we were kids, or even to this day, when they mix chocolate in large batches, they say mice. There's mice droppings in the chocolate, and we're all eating that.
That
That's what they
allowed,
say.
actually, the FDA
Yeah.
allows a certain percentage of rat hairs and crap to go
Yeah.
in your
And
food.
bugs.
And
Bugs.
bug body
Bug.
parts, yeah,
Yeah,
because
bug
it's
heads.
just going to happen. There's no way
Racist
for you to keep all
feces.
of it out. Yeah.
All right, and I'm okay with it, and I'm still here too. Hi.
You know what my dad used to say? He said, no one ever had a heart attack after eating too much bacon until they told me I was going to have a heart attack eating too much bacon.
It's not wrong.
You know what? They grew up eating bacon morning, noon, and night, and then when someone told them it's bad for them, they all started dying. What, Danielle?
What happened to Nate? Did he die from licking the top of that can of soda?
Ran to
Where'd
the
he go?
Where did Nate go?
Now he's coming back.
Bet he rethought that lick over there and went scrape
Oh
his
no, he
tongue.
poured the soda in a can.
Oh, here he comes.
I mean,
He went to
in
go
poured
use
the soda in
Lysol
a
wipes
can.
on his tongue.
a
Yeah,
cup. In a
Nate.
cup.
Good for you.
So now you're drinking out of a cup?
You may have been right because that
Why?
can tasted like shit.
Did someone shit on your can?
No.
I don't know. I had to go rinse my mouth.
Have you ever had that happen to you or no?
Was it a Shasta?
I'm gonna get diarrhea again. I just know it.
I know. You really, really went and doubled down to prove your point. And now Nate's got New York
Hey.
City ick.
Changing subject. Did you hear what Brody did a few minutes ago before we started? And someone else did this to me the other day. We were actually in Brody's town having lunch at this great place, or a town over, whatever. So Brody says, "Hey, thanks for calling me while you're in my town." I'm like, "Well,
Would have been nice.
why no?" But we just there to have lunch and leave. And it's the same as a friend of mine. We had to connect through Dallas. This is last year. We had to connect through Dallas to fly somewhere else. He's like, "Why didn't you call me? I'm here in Dallas." I said, "Well, because we're not in your. We're just coming through. You should at least let me know you're in my town." Why is that imperative? Well, why?
Well, you went to one of my favorite pizza places. You went to a restaurant I go to all the time. You drove 40 minutes to get there. You could have hey, I'll swing by, wave to you. I haven't seen you guys in 6 months. You could have waved from your car.
He was afraid you'd show up, Brody.
It was
Yeah, I
an
know.
anniversary.
I know, Frog. I wouldn't have gone out, but
When Bobby's Burger Palace was open up over here by my house, you used to go with your family all the time, and I never got a phone call either. So
Yeah, you don't want me over there though.
There was an
You don't want me over
There
there.
was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry was in New York and his buddy was in L.A. and he's like, "Hey, I'm coming to New York. Hey, I'm going to New York. You're going to be in New York. We should get together and have dinner." But apparently, Larry was trying to avoid him in the episode because we wouldn't hang out on a normal basis. Why the fuck would I call you and hang out with you now in New York?
Scary, you tried that.
Fair.
Scary, you tried that in Italy with Elvis, and you tried that with somebody else in Florida.
Yeah, you do that all
You
the
try
time.
that all the
Frog.
time.
I mean, Scary. I know, but Brody, he was offended. You were offended. Admit it. A little
Well,
offended. That I'm
would
in
have been
your
nice
town.
to get a wave.
So, but at the very least, you said at the very least you could have at least called me to tell me you're in my town.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Don't you think that's even meaner to be like, I'm in your town, not seeing you, but I'm really
Right.
close.
No,
Goodbye.
I think it's better to call as you're leaving. Like, hey, I was in your town, but we were really busy.
Yeah.
Your town's great. See you later. Bye.
Hey, I left a gift card at the front door. You go there, get a meal if you want. I'm
What's
out.
the old line? It's that next time you drive by my house, keep on driving.
Yeah.
I know, okay, now, but see, I'm out in the country. Now, if any of you were out here near me, it would make sense for you to let me know you're here because it's way out of the way.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
it
but
would
it's
be
a
very
pandemic.
suspect.
I'm
Do
just
you know my
driving
Everybody's
grandfather
out of the
did
way.
this-
No,
My grandfather did this when he died.
What?
So he died, and he made sure to bury himself at the most furthest away cemetery
Plot.
because he said nobody came to visit him when he was alive, and he didn't want anybody to come visit him when he was dead. God rest his soul,
It's
Grandpa.
kind of funny.
But no, I'm just saying, it's not a pandemic thing, Brody. I don't want you to stop by my house or anyone. Just call me
right.
and let me know that you're driving through my little town. Because if
No,
you're-
my point was it's a pandemic. We're all isolated.
Right.
You drove 40 minutes into my town. Listen, I live on a cul-de-sac. You could have waved going by, turned around, and waved again.
twice the way.
That's right.
Next time I'm in your town, I will let you know I'm there, and then I'll say, okay, bye.
I'll take it.
Hey,
I'll
have
take
some
what I
of you
can
been
get.
going out a little bit more?
What?
Have some of you been going out a little bit more, trying doing baby steps gradually?
Very
doing
little. Not like you.
Yeah, not like you.
Yeah, we're not balls deep like you, man. I just like yesterday we went out to lunch and we did our thing and we came home. We didn't leave.
Okay.
We went out for
Scary
first
the other
time.
day. He said, hey, we should go to dinner. I was like, yeah, as soon as I'm done with this quarantining so I can make sure everything's cool, we'll do it. He said, I don't give a shit about that. Come on. He's trying to spread my vid to other people.
I love Scary. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, fuck this
Scary,
bitch
you're
stuff.
Shit about that.
She's trying to do the right thing. You want her to bring maybe something to a restaurant because you got to go eat a bologna sandwich or whatever the
She's been home
fuck.
for 10 days already. I'm watching the daily reports of Hoboken. We get 0.110221 confirmed cases a day.
I'm
That's
with
still
Scary.
someone.
New cases.
Scary just wants to see Gandhi so bad. He hasn't seen her, and you guys are like breaking his balls, but he just wants
I
to
love
see
you.
Gandhi.
So
And
we'll have
Scary's
dinner.
basically saying, Gandhi, he loves you so much, and he wants to see you so bad. He's willing to
Yeah.
risk getting the vid.
Risking
No,
the vid.
here's what he's doing. He is going to take Gandhi's vid-filled body and aim it at people and start shooting her like a gun.
Yeah.
He wants Gandhi's antibodies.
He's got his
in case
protective
she
rat
has it.
underwear on.
Yeah, and I don't believe he misses her so much. No offense, Gandhi. I think
That's
that
okay.
no one will go out with him, and so
That's
he's,
it.
he's asking everyone
I'm
till someone
sorry.
says yes.
I hid under my bed in March, April, and May, and I just did little by little. After that, I started going out to eat, and I'm okay, and I've been more comfortable with it. It's like going into a pool of ice cold water. You get used to it after a while, and you ease back in, and I'm good, and I'm still wearing my mask.
Oh, speaking of masks, do you want to know what I did yesterday? Oh my gosh. I walked into a Dunkin' Donuts and I'm standing at the counter and I'm ordering my iced latte, blah blah blah. And I'm like, why does something feel so weird? I forgot my mask in there.
I did that too.
Oh my gosh! And I said to the people,
walking
"I'm so
to a restaurant
sorry."
without it on, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I apologized a million times. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I took my shirt and I put it over my face. They were like, "It's okay, ma'am. It's real, lady. It's fine."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Get out of the store, Karen. Get out, Karen.
I felt so bad. I felt so bad.
Yeah, it's so easy to forget because we've been
my
doing it
God.
for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said in the restaurant,
What
make
was
sure
that?
you.
What was that?
Nothing. Mic stand fell over.
They said in the restaurant, if you get up from your table to do anything, you got to put your mask on. And so
Yeah.
when we were done, I just okay, bye everyone.
Right.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh, wait, we got to get out of here.
Are we
Should-
done?
Oh.
Should we put on
Oh,
our
bye.
masks? Let's
Yes.
put on our masks and leave politely.
Over
Wait,
by
hold
the
on.
door.
All right. Okay, tomorrow, can we not do a poo conversation?
Find it
Okay,
hard.
no
As
Okay.
long as Nate doesn't shit himself again.
Try not to, Danielle. Please.
It's up to Nate.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.